Hey guys, Patrick Smith with Gun Safe Academy in Omaha, Nebraska, and the YouTube channel Cure for Ignorance. Talking today about West Virginia and the fact that the Second Amendment is my carry permit. Alright, so here's the skinny on that. I do believe in the Second Amendment. A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of these people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Absolutely. Love it. Okay. I understand the mindset that the Second Amendment says right there that the militia, okay, and the people have the right to bear arms. So if you're a citizen, it means you're a legal resident of this country and at least 18 years old, that you can own firearms. It says so right there. Okay, so I don't fundamentally disagree with the Second Amendment is my carry permit. I don't fundamentally disagree with that. In my experience though, most people will not take training unless it is legally required. My father and I have trained about 3,000 people for concealed carry permits in Omaha, in Nebraska. My position on this is probably going to get hammered at some point, is that I'm just saying this because I sell classes. We don't make a lot of money doing classes. I do concealed carry classes because it's fun for me. I enjoy it. I enjoy giving people good information. I enjoy teaching people how to shoot better. I enjoy teaching people how to defend themselves. I'm not doing this because I can sell classes. I'm doing this because I have come across a lot of idiots who should not be carrying a gun until someone beats their dumb ideas out of them. I know a lot of people who still believe when they come to class about the shoot them in the back as they're climbing out the window and drag the body back in. And are shocked when I tell them, if you shot him as he's running away, in Nebraska you're going to prison for that. And let's say you were justified in shooting and going out there, by dragging the body back in, that's a separate and distinct felony, and you're going to prison for moving the body. People need to understand their responsibilities as well as their rights. And if the training is not required for the permit, people will not get training. The vast majority of people will not get training. I understand the argument that requiring government training, requiring a government permit infringes on the right. I understand that argument. I'm telling you that it's a tough thing for me to balance. Because if you don't require it by law, most people will not get training. And people desperately need training, okay? It's not so much if you can draw and hit the target, it's when can you shoot? You know, where do you shoot? Things that people need to get clarification on before they carry a pistol around. I mean, same thing they're having trouble with back east with these private citizens who have gone through a court process to become peace officers. You can apparently write tickets and pull people over. They're complaining that those people don't get enough training for that kind of thing. Right now it's 40 hours. They're proposing changing it to 130 hours. Nebraska's permit is so lax that every instructor submits their material separately. Our class is going to be 16 hours of classroom, okay, plus range time, plus 4 or 8 hours on the range. We had to condense our class down to 8 hours and 1 hour on the range so that people will still come take our class, because there are yahoos doing the class and the shooting in 4 hours. And the way Nebraska's law works is that if you get your training certificate from the 4-hour guy, you go to State Patrol, you get your certificate, you get your carry permit. If you renew that permit on time, you never have to have a class again. So 4 hours training and range time, and someone could be carrying that gun for 70 years. I'm telling you, 4 hours is not enough time to train out bad habits, let alone train in good ones. So, West Virginia, I understand where you're coming from. Second Amendment is your carry permit. I understand the mentality. I understand you thinking that requiring a class is kind of a backdoor licensing thing. You need to require training, okay? Yeah, you have to get training in order to drive a car. You should have some training in order to carry around a weapon. And again, I understand the constitutional argument. If you don't require by law, people won't get training. and training is necessary to make sure people are safe. It's just that easy. Like it says on my YouTube channel in the descriptions, accidents happen for one of two reasons: ignorance and carelessness. Okay? Ignorance is something we try to remedy here. Thanks for watching.